Hi, this is Kerry Artek with Wicked Stocks, bringing you your daily Apple report for Thursday, June 15th, 2023. Before I click on all the charts, I just want to encourage you to please click like, subscribe, share the content if you would with friends and colleagues, and check out wickedstocks.com, where we offer a full suite of both daily and weekly analytical videos just like this: daily triple Q, daily SPY report, weekly analysis in the S&P 500, NASDAQ 100, and the long bond ETF, the TLT, as well as two individual stock picks a week that you never see on YouTube that cater to the 3 to 5 week swing trader out to the 3 to 5 month near term investor. We're always looking for 20% moves on the underlying market that we're analyzing. So let's check out the charts for the daily Apple report. I'll start with this one: long-term buy signal 5-6 weeks ago above the formation, presently at 170.35. We are expecting hesitation potentially at the previous all-time high of 182.94. We've definitely pushed through it. We've closed above it on a daily basis this week. We've yet to close above it on a weekly basis. If we settle tomorrow, Friday, above 182.94, that should set off follow-through buying. Ultimately, the settlement 6 weeks ago above 170.35 did indicate 220.33 as a longer-term objective that may well be realized by the end of the year. And if we close tomorrow, the week itself, above 182.94, that could certainly be within the 3 to 5 month time frame that we are anticipating as a real possibility. Let's talk about the upside today. I do have, there's a few levels. You've got 184.95 that's not even shown. That is actually that spike high from about a week and a half ago, as you recall. We put out a new high. We fell and closed negative on the day. Then we consolidated for a few days before turning back up again earlier in this week, late last week. And so we are clearly above 182.94, the all-time high. We even put out a new all-time high settlement price on Wednesday. We've yet to take out, though, that 184.95 high. It is in reach today, above 182.94. It can contain intraday buying, but if we push through 184.95, I do think follow-through buying pressures should yield this very simple short-term rising channel top at 187.31, where a daily high can be placed, and that would be the extent of it. I would be surprised to see us close above 187.31 today. We will, if it holds today, we'll certainly be tracking it tomorrow. But I will say, as I've said before, that just closing the week above that 182.94 channel top for the first time should actually yield this formation at 189.79 over the next week or two. It is moving away from the market, so I've beefed it up to a 3-star weekly resistance area. And I will say, and I don't show them on both in the same chart, but if we close today, for instance, above 187.31, we should see that 189.79 formation within just another day or two of activity. I suppose I could have put them both in the same chart. You can see that there would be a rising channel top right about here at 187.31, and if we close above it, 189.79 in reach tomorrow. Closing today above 187.31, expect 189.79 tomorrow, where we just might top out through next week and perhaps fall back to 182.94 within a week or so of doing so. If we close above 189.79, it would certainly add fuel to this rally. There is a steeply rising channel top on the weekly chart at 201.41. I don't expect to see this anytime soon. I mean, it's just moving at such a fast pace. It really does sort of incorporate this amazing move we've actually seen from the January low that is still in force. And if we close above 182.94, more fuel for that rally. Now, downside. Let's talk about, I'll go back to this chart, I suppose. If we break or open, this might be the wrong chart. If we break or open below 182.94, this 181.21 level in reach, just an intraday support level, but may well contain daily selling pressures. If we close back below 182.94, that could set off follow-through selling pressures. I wouldn't consider that to be a strong sell signal, by the way. I'm just saying that after having spent 3 days in a row above the previous all-time high and not closing back below it, perhaps the day that we close back below it could invite selling pressures, and that would allow 176.75 this formation by the end of next week. So 182.94 still remains a meaningful pivot point. I will say, if we're still looking at this chart, yes, closing above 182.94 is a sign of weakness. Closing below 181.21 is an actual sell signal that I think you can aggressively play off of. If you're a 3 to 5 day swing trader, you're looking for the 176 handle. You've got 176.75, but you also have this rising channel bottom at 176.81 that is even more significant. This is a solid zone to buy into. We could easily bottom out at 176.81. Even if we close back below that 182.94 previous all-time high, we could tag 176.81 and then turn back up to new all-time highs within a matter of a week or two of doing so. And finally, not unless we close below 176.81 do I anticipate a retest of this 170.35 long-term channel top. That set everything in play in terms of what I'm seeing through the balance of the year, which is a long-term buy signal that I'm ultimately anticipating 220.33 and rising weekly to be the long-term objective. I've said 5 to 8 months, and that was about a month and a half ago. And if we close above 182.94, I think that's still in that time frame, 3 to 5 months from closing the week tomorrow above 182.94. I think that's all that needs to be said for Thursday's Apple Report. I'll be back tomorrow with Fridays. Please click like, share, subscribe, and check out wickedstocks.com.